to Center for Spiritual Living Eugene. My name is Radiant, and I'm a practitioner here. And I inspire you as we go into this meditation to think of all the things that take you out of this present moment now, the things that are happening next Thursday, and just put it in a giant bag and set it by the center front door. Just set it all of the things, the laundry, the kids, the dogs. Just leave it all out there and come and be in this present moment now with me so we can play with God together. And I inspire you to close your eyes and take a deep breath into this moment now. And just be a witness for the softness of the chair that you're sitting in or the couch if you're at home. The gentle way that the air breathes through your lungs. And I visualize myself standing in the middle of a path, in the middle of a beautiful Oregon forest. And if you've never been in an Oregon forest, it's okay. It's much like any other forest, but definitely just Oregon. And I'm just going to take a minute to look around at the space that I'm in. The perfect path that anyone could walk. With giant trees surrounding the path. Old trees who've been there for centuries and seem to know all the answers that I may never know. And along the side of the path, I see strawberries and bleeding heart flowers and ferns. And the air is slightly misty, crisp, refreshing. And right next to me, I see a sign. And it says, now. So when on a path, it seems like there's typically only one thing to do, and that is to move forward. We can always move backwards if we need to, but for now, we're just going to move forward. And as I walk along the pristine path, I feel the softness of the earth giving way to my feet gently. As if with every step I make, little tiny roots grow out of my feet and then grow back into my feet. Over and over and over again. Each step makes me alive with the path that I'm on. And I feel so alive in this growing, fresh green space, walking down the path. And I begin to notice that some of the trees, when I get close, they lean towards me as if to high-five me, to support my dream. The movement of the now. The enlightenment of being. And I continue to walk on the path. Taking great delight to know that my body is moving a little quicker than it usually would, a little more graceful than it usually would, and each step is a glide but a soul reconnect with the roots. And a tree high five. And the air kissing my lips. And filling my lungs with now. And I'm releasing now back into the air. And I keep walking. And it feels like I've probably walked a mile, maybe a half a mile, taking into sight the trees that seem to pass and high-five me, the sounds of the birds, when I pause to breathe in this moment. And stop on the path. And as I look down, I see the same strawberries, plants, the same bleeding heart flowers, and ferns, and the same sign that says now. But how can this be? I've walked a mile. I've touched 100 trees. So this time I start walking again, and this time even faster, even more graceful, even more determined to get to the end or the middle. And the faster I walk, I notice how much more lively the forest becomes around me, enrobing me with beauty and nature and a great depth of understanding who I am through all of them. And now I break into a run, which for me is not like a human run, but like a Corvette. Running down the path which seems to go on for miles. Miles and miles I run, and I'm winded. I feel my lungs start to ache as I run down the path, watching more flowers seem to appear and hummingbirds in my path. I watch an osprey fly over my head. And it seems like it's even going faster than I am, but I feel like I'm going light speed now. And as I continue to run, I can see the top of something. What seems like where I can see the path no longer, but I know the path is still there. And of course, with my childlike delight, I race even faster than I was racing before to get to the top of this thing. And the body moves with delight. It's just a brilliant and amazing thing. And as I come to the top of what appeared to be the end of my sight, what do I see? The valley. 27 forests. The river below. All of the pathways, the roads. The sky is a beautiful blue, and there are butterflies fluttering all around me. My eyes can even see as far as the ocean. And the trees behind me are all leaning in to look at the amazement of this beauty with me. Taking in every hill. All of the trees that I can witness seem to bow before me, and I bow to them as well. And it's like the clouds are saying hi. And the sun is just beaming at me. And as I take all of this in, I start to notice that around me, I see strawberry plants along the path. And bleeding heart flowers. And ferns. And trees leaning towards me. And then I notice the same sign that says now. And so because I live in a world of technology, I look at my watch and it says that I've walked 5 miles with a 400-foot elevation climb. And I feel alive. But also, how can that be that I walked 5 miles and still be in the same spot? Life is the path. There is no way to life. Life is the path. There is no way to peace. Peace is the path. There is no way to the present. The present is the path. I inspire you this week as you go out, as we start to come back into this room, to consider this week the measure of now. And if you're talking about now, how long is this measure? Because now has no end. And now has no beginning. And now may be immeasurable, but also maybe the smallest thing next to an autumn. And I'm so grateful that I got to come and do this meditation for you. I hope you got something out of it. Please feel free to open your eyes and come back into this room when you are ready. And I release this into what it has come from by saying, and so it is.
We'll get there. Wait a minute. Good morning. All right, there we go. All right. It's that kind of morning. Yeah, it was like 60 degrees when I got up, and being from Florida, yeah, nobody needs that kind of negativity in their life. So I'm here to do a couple of rabble-rousing songs. Y'all ready to rabble and rouse, if that's actually a thing? So do you want to get up on your feet for this, if you're able? Good words, good thoughts, good deeds. That's the whole song. Good words, good thoughts, good deeds. Good words, good thoughts, good deeds. Good words, good thoughts, good deeds. These are the things, these things that we need. From the time you rise to the time you sleep, every step you take, every breath you receive, do these, do these. And everyone you pass on every street, every eye you meet, every friend you keep, do these, do these, do these. All right, can you get your hands together? Good words, good thoughts, good deeds. Come on, let's sing it. Good words, good thoughts, good deeds. Good words, good thoughts, good deeds. Good words, good thoughts, good deeds. Yeah. These are the things, these things that we need. If you look back at the world from space, all you see is one human race. Do these, do these. And if you stand in the shoes of another you, will find that these three things will set you free. Come on, sing it. You free, you free. All right, come on, sing it out loud. Good words, good thoughts, good deeds. All right, just you. Good deeds, good words, good thoughts, good deeds. These are the things, these things that we need. Well, the world, it cries for your beauty inside. Can you hear it sing? Can you hear it scream? Do these, do these. And in the face of hate, we separate. And in the arms of love, we radiate. Do these, do these. All right, come on, it's like the Friends show theme song. Let's do it. Let's get it up and go. Come on. Good words, good thoughts, good deeds. Come on, hands together. Good words, good thoughts, good deeds. Woo. Good words, good thoughts, good deeds. Good words, good thoughts, good deeds. These are all the things, yeah, these things that we need. Woo. I think y'all are woke. I see the life in everybody now. Everybody's like, wow, okay, here we go. So I'm supposed to do 2 songs. By the way, I'm new here, so if you're new here, we're both new. So I'm on a road trip from Florida, so I'll tell you all that later. But I've been here, actually I was here once before, in 2019. But so this second song is we're supposed to interact afterwards, sort of, or in the middle, is that correct? Okay. Well, so let me sing a verse. Before you do that, I'm going to give you a reason, I'm going to give you something to turn to them and sing, okay? So they're already going. We can't stop. All right. All right, so tune in for 1 second here, up to the stage. I'm going to sing one verse, and then when I get to the chorus, that's when you greet your neighbor, okay? Because you're going to greet them with this phrase that says, I am another you, you are another me. This is a love song to a tree that I wrote in Mexico. So it's called Holy Green Tree. So let's just play the first verse, and then we'll just sing a bunch of choruses to each other and have a greeting. Okay? Sound good? Okay. Spirit comes and the Spirit goes, in every breath we breathe. It's running through my veins, flowing through your leaves. In the memory of my skin, in your roots deep down within, in my bones and in your branches, you and me are kin. Here we go. And I am another you. You are another me. We breathe in harmony. Holy, holy. Now sing it to your neighbors. I am another you. You are another me. We breathe in harmony. Holy, holy green tree. I am another you. You are another me. We breathe in harmony. Holy, holy green tree. All right, you want to hear the second verse? And then we'll sing it again? All right. You stand tall and sway, and I run wild and free. You teach me how to bend, and I show unbounded reverie. From where you rest on your highest peaks, to the valleys underneath, to these city streets I roam, I show you everywhere is home. And come on, I am another you. You are another me. We live in harmony. Holy, holy green tree. I am another you. You are another me. We live in harmony. Holy, holy. What I breathe in, you breathe out. What I breathe out, you breathe in. 'Cause I need you, and you need me. Balance, reciprocity. All right, one more refrain. You want one more, don't you? I can see you all. You're ready to sing to each other. I am another you. You are another me. We live in harmony. Holy, holy green tree. I am another you. You are another me. We live in harmony. Holy, holy green tree. All right, thank you.
Good morning, everyone. Can you hear me? Testing, testing. All right. Good morning, everyone. My name is Danu, and I'm a member of our practitioner team here. And if you are here for your first time, we have a sheet you can fill out in the lobby and get signed up for our newsletter. Our newsletter is the best way to stay up to date with all of our events, classes, and fun happenings here. So please do that. And I just want to say that I started coming to this center just on Sundays and enjoying the message and taking in the music and slowly building with this community. But I want to say that our classes, our workshops, our gatherings are really what have helped me thrive and grow in my personal and spiritual journey. So I highly encourage you to dip your toes into a little bit of everything we offer here. And I'm going to share with you a part of our Declaration of Principles. This one is personal power. We believe in the control of conditions through the power of this mind. And I'd like to welcome up our practitioner of the day, Radiant Gaines, and she will do a treatment for us.
Hi, my name is Radiant Gaines. I'm a practitioner here, which means that I have studied for a long time to get a license to be able to practice prayer through Center for Spiritual Living nationally. Anyway, so if you will sit in your chair and just come be here in the now with me. For I know that there is only one power, one complete presence, and I feel this every time I breathe. The completeness of God in all moments when I breathe makes my heart sing and be alive. My conviction just burns through my experience. And that is how God shows up for me. And please take any words that I say as your own. And I know for myself and for anyone who hears my voice now and forever in the YouTubes or whatever, we come in this place where we can meet like-hearted individuals in an ever-growing, vast community. In this teaching, we live our lives, we practice these ways, and we say yes. And I know that this community is forever growing because I know that people are hungry for what we have. And that our prosperity at the center has been multiplied by the music and the presence and the experience that our board and our ministry team have put together so that we could grow and have this experience for ourselves and witness through our peers. And I'm so grateful to have a place to come on Sunday where I can grow and be fed. And I release this into the consciousness that has already said yes before I even say these words by saying, and so it is.
Thank you, Rania. And now I'm going to read aloud for you our August affirmation. I will read it once through, and then if you choose, you can repeat it again with me. As I explore my life, I meet fear with curiosity. When I feel anger, I channel it into sacred, purposeful action. I am courageous as I open my heart to growth through connection. My world calls forth my clarity of purpose. And now aloud with me if you choose. As I explore my life, I meet fear with curiosity. When I feel anger, I channel it into sacred, purposeful action. I am courageous as I open my heart to growth through connection. My world calls forth my clarity of purpose. And so it is. Thank you. And our special musical guest and the person giving our talk today is Bob Sima. Am I pronouncing that right? Perfect. I was not given the title of his talk, but it's going to be a surprise.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think we're ready. Thank you.
Hello. Well, I could say this, that they probably didn't have the talk title because I came up with it when I was setting up this morning. No, my work is to let the songs do the speaking, and try to get out of the way as much as possible because I've spent probably 20 years now doing this, and the songs are the work. The songs are the work. just to give you a quick little insight into who I am, I'm from Florida. I've been on a 2.5-month tour. So I'm a long way from home, and I'm grateful to be here. I was here once in 2019 at the conference, so really connected with Reverend Linda. And yeah, I just had this place has been in my heart since I left back in 2019. And how many were there that day at that conference? Oh, okay, look, got 2 hands raised. All right. So yeah, so the idea behind what I do is that I always say these songs just they save me over and over and over and over again. You too? Yeah. So, I process things through this. I'll read a little phrase in a book, and I'll be on it for like a week, just distilling it. Like I heard the phrase "no mud, no lotus," and it took me about 2 weeks to write that song, but it turned into this masterpiece of understanding how to walk through the dark night, slowly, and not walking around it, going straight through it. So anyway, the songs are the message. And so today, I want to invite you into a question, just to start this whole thing out, and I'll do the first song. How do you measure your life? Like, what's the measuring stick for you? And yeah, let it bang around in your head right now, in your heart, and just think about it for a moment as we play this song. But many people measure it by money, unfortunately. Success being like, I'm so busy. I do things all the time. I'm constantly doing things, or I don't do anything. I'm just completely present, So there's different ways to measure. And so I want to share this really is the whole point of this talk is this song. And then I'll just branch off from there with a couple other songs. But let's have Christmas in August. So I was sitting down at Christmas one day, probably 6 years ago when I wrote this song, watching It's a Wonderful Life. All right. Good choice, Bob. That's some good stuff for songs. So to me, everything's music. So, everything's, if you're talking to me, I might be like writing a song as I'm talking to you. But I'm listening to you, and I'm curious, but it's just this nonstop thing. So I'm watching It's a Wonderful Life, and probably to this point in my whole life, I hadn't really sat down and watched that whole movie because I'm so busy doing the tree and doing all the things. And so this particular year, I'm like, I'm just going to sit down and watch this movie once and for all. I want to know the whole story. So, and I got to this one scene, and it was over because I went and wrote a song. But this one scene was when George Jr., you remember, the whirling dervish that he was his father had just passed, and he had taken over the bank, right? And I think it's the scene where he had like $1 left from their honeymoon, and they gave away all the money to save the bank. They closed the door. We have $1 left. We're still, And he goes into his father's office, and this is where it just touched me. He stopped, and everything in a movie is on purpose, right? There's no if a milk truck drives by, you're supposed to see that milk. They probably paid money to be in the movie, but he stops, and there's a frame on the wall with this just little quote. Just jumps out at you. You can look this up on Google. And it says, all that you take with you is that which you've given away. Pop Bailey. So he was speaking from the other side. So that is what started this whole song. So just take this in. Think about how you measure things. Tell me what is the measure of a life well done? And tell me, how do you count an uncountable sum? A collection of your minutes, your hours and your days, the number of heartbeats, breaths, and the lines on your face. It's a nebulous affair, pulling value from the air. Was it your good taste, your good name, your everlasting image in a picture frame? Or is it nothing you can hold on to, and everything that flows through you? When your hands are empty say, and nothing to take with you but what you have given away. It's never the riches and all it brings, accumulating things. In the final hour curtain call, did you sing the song you came to sing? It's the thoughts and the words and the actions you choose. It's paying it forward and speaking your truth. It's a call to love a little deeper, and kiss just a little bit sweeter when your hands are empty and your heart is full, and you can smile on your very last day. Well, there is nothing you need to measure, and nothing you need to say, and nothing to take with you but what you have given away. Yeah. 'Cause you're an accumulation of the lives that you touch. You're a celebration of the wind and the dust. You were put here for a reason. Be of service and be a beacon. 'Cause you're a song, you're a light, you're a sacred holy sight. Take a long slow walk through your darkest night and love just a little bit deeper. Kiss just a little bit sweeter. 'Cause when your hands are empty and your heart is full, and you can smile on your very last day. Well, there is nothing you need to measure, and nothing you need to say, and nothing to take with you but what you have given away. 'Cause you're here to get love, give love, feel love, see love, be love, believe in love, and love just a little bit deeper, and kiss just a little bit sweeter. I say to give it all up, love, give it away, give it all up, give it away, give it all up, love, give it away, give it all up, give it away. 'Cause you're an accumulation of the lives that you touch. You're a celebration of the wind and the dust. You were put here for a reason. So be of service and be a beacon. 'Cause you're a song, you're a light, you're a sacred holy sight. Take a long slow walk through your darkest night and love just a little bit deeper, and kiss just a little bit sweet. 'Cause when your hands are empty and your heart is full, and you can smile on your very last day. Well, there is nothing you need to measure, and nothing you need to say, and nothing to take with you but what you have given away. That kind of turned into a little meditation, didn't it? Thank you all for listening so deeply to that, because there's so much in that song. But what I want to invite you into that thought is, like, where did you get your measuring stick? Is it yours? Is it like yours, or did you inherit it from somewhere else? Tune into it. Just maybe today you go, oh my gosh. Because, I mean, we have this ladder we're trying to climb. And I just determined years ago, even before I wrote that song, actually when I wrote the next one, I'll play that in a moment, but that I had this ladder. It was just on the wrong wall. I was like climbing the wrong wall. Like, this is not my wall. Thank you, Dad, Mom, whoever it was, because I don't even remember where it came from. You know, it came from somewhere. Somebody impressionable, you know, put this measuring stick and said, here you go. You could do it. And it was inspiring, and it was helpful. But was it accurate for you? So that's the inquiry today. And the second song here is the way I think most spiritualities try to measure things, and it's like the immeasurable measurement, if that makes any sense. But there's this, I consider myself a mystic, which is, as they say, the theologians all disagree. The mystics speak the same language. You know, they water the leaves, we water the roots. I mean, we're all saying the same stuff down here. Up there, y'all are, you're partitioned. So the word is presence, but that's a hard word. Somebody actually drew a card this morning. I think you did. Presence. I have a whole oracle deck of cards that goes with my music, and she pulled the card presence. It comes down to this for me, my measurement. My dad, when I was a little boy, whenever I was like in trouble, I would say, he's like, you sit over there, don't move, and granted, I needed to sit over there and not move. I mean, I earned exactly everything he gave me, but we had a great relationship, and it was like father, son, teacher, student, student, teacher, student, you know how that works with your parents. And I would like maybe like inch off the chair a little bit, and like he had eyes on the side of his head, in the back, in his lower back, on his foot, and he'd just be like, watch yourself. How did you even know? I was just gonna go over here and get my little army man and play. No, on the chair, watch yourself. And it took me a lifetime to realize the message was a little deeper. It wasn't really meaning to be, watch yourself. It was more, watch yourself. Watch yourself. Watch. It's kinder, right? It's the king archetype, the king that looks on his kingdom with a kind but firm eye. So can we look at ourselves, certainly kind, always put the baseball bat down, but firm, right? How are you showing up? Are you there? Are you open at the top? Are you curious when someone's speaking to you? Are you just trying to form your sentence so you can say something more clever? We all do that, of course we do. But when you really get down to the essence of this whole thing that I'm really trying to unravel here quickly is, Maya Angelou said it best. She said a lot of things best, but she said, people will forget everything you said. They'll forget everything you did, but they'll never forget how you made them feel. Thank you, Maya. And I think she probably borrowed it from Oliver Wendell Holmes, who borrowed it from Rumi. Who knows? Who cares? It's brilliant. I've got 2 capos. Why do I have 2 capos? There are musicians who use 2 capos, and they scare me. So I want to play the song that I wrote from that phrase. That was one of the phrases that stopped me in my tracks. Because then I started to think, and we'll kind of blend this into a little meditation. Actually, let's just do this song as a meditation. Let's just drop into your happy space. We had a wonderful meditation from Radiance this morning. I've been spending weeks in the forest, recovering from this long trip and some slight little hiccups in my health, and I've been living in the forest, and so that was just that timing. I don't know how many of you saw that meditation or experienced it. So let's go into another meditation. So I invite you to just feel the chair underneath of you, feel supported. When you're ready, just lower your eyelids, or just lower your gaze, whatever you're comfortable with. Maybe a nice breath out first, just empty yourself completely. And bring in a nice breath through your mouth. And then just a big ah. Let's just do 2 more of those. Ah. That sounds wonderful. 1 more. Ah. Let this song guide you on your journey. Let the words of this song just take you somewhere. Maybe you're thinking about yourself. Maybe you're thinking about someone else in your life. Maybe you're thinking about someone who's no longer even in a physical form. Your words can often fail to sell. try and speak so well, and your actions are to speak louder than your words. Yeah, but somehow all the doing just don't take away the hurt. They won't remember everything you did. They won't remember everything you said, but their heart it won't forget, and they'll always remember how you made them feel. You know your smile, it cut right through the thickest heart. It can't take away a lousy day, but it's a heck of a good start. It's not the cards that you send, or the money that you lend, or the standard response. It's the sharing of the silences, the dropping of the differences in forgiveness. 'Cause they won't remember everything you did. They won't remember everything you said, but their heart it won't forget, and they'll always remember how you made them feel. How you made them feel, the unmistakable light in your eyes. How you made it real, everything a little larger than life. How you made them feel so strong when their weakened little hearts couldn't go on. It's the slowing down and listening, really listening to a heart when it speaks from honesty. It's part of the great emancipation, disassociation from these separate lives we lead. Because the essence of the question, isn't it all about connection? You know the mark we leave. Because long after you're gone, your feeling lives on and on and on and on and on. They won't remember everything you did. They won't remember everything you said, but their heart it won't forget, and they'll always remember how you made them feel. So I invite you into a mirror. So as you're looking into your mirror, you're seeing the physical form of you. Can you accept that fully and 100% those eyes and say, I'm here. I'm present to you. Because if you can be present with you, you can be present with anyone. And if you can be accepting of you, you can be accepting of anyone. And now I invite you to bring someone into that mirror who inspires you. So now you're kind of just looking face to face to someone who deeply inspires you. And just think about the qualities of that person. And the measurement. The measurement of that you might be onto something there. Because if this person inspires you, you could put that measuring stick up to yourself and just be gentle and kind with yourself and allow yourself to step into that person. You know, they say in Mexico, they say we die 3 deaths. One, when we realize we're going to leave this world, we're going to die. And the second one is when we physically leave the body. And then the third one is when the last person speaks your name. So to become immortal is to go beyond your name and your identity and sink into the cells of those beings that are around you and let them absorb your love, what you're giving away. Like the song The Measure said, give it all up, give it away. Yeah, let's feel something. Breathe, 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 breathe. You know, they said of Yeshua, Jesus, they said he walked around this world like a burning wheel, and everybody he came to he said the same thing. Wake up. Wake up. Watch yourself. Just put a little inner smile and an outer smile, because knowing that we take this all so seriously, oh my gosh, don't we? As Voltaire said, God is a comedian playing to an audience too afraid to laugh. Now breathe it in. And just a big H into the ground. 2 more of those. Bring yourself into your body. Down into your feet. Things heating up a little bit. 1 more of those. Now you can open up your eyes, and here we are. Back. Be of service, be a beacon. That's the line I love from The Measure. Take a long, slow walk through your darkest night. And I always have to do that for some reason. It's like some little scurrying through their darkest night. No, slow. Because if you go too fast, you're just going to go back to the end of the line, or the beginning of the line. So just to kind of close this out, the idea is you get this, you can maybe change the measuring stick, be kinder to yourself, know thyself. Who said that? And fall into a place of, it's all sacral chakra, it's all feeling and connection. You want to feel people. People don't want to be looked at, they want to be looked into, right? See you. They want to be looked into. They want to know, I'm there, I'm here. And those things are eternal, like the eternal now that she talked about in the meditation. It's always just now. There's nothing to know here. There's just things to feel. And the more curious we are, the more power we have. So I'll leave this with you, and then I'm going to do one more song. Would you rather be interesting or interested? It's fun to be interesting sometimes. Interested, you know? Because if you're interesting, that's cool. But other people are interesting too. I mean, I'm the one with the microphone and blah, 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 you know, but I really want to know you all. And I really do. I want to have a cup of coffee with you. I want to tell me what's up. What made you come here for the first time, you know? It's fascinating, you know? So I lead retreats. I take people to Mexico and Costa Rica and all these cool things. Make sure you sign my email list. And one of the guys that I bring with me in Mexico, his name's Eduardo. He's a Mexican guy from Cozumel. And we call him Uncle Eddie now, because we're familia. He says, nothing is nothing. Nothing is nothing. Ooh. Suzuki would agree. Beginner's mind. Nothing is nothing. Now, you don't want to just run around everything something. Oh, that color of that wall. That must have been because somebody. No, come on, guys. Get real. Be present. So, I want to leave you with one more song. It's 11:11. Ding. Twice a day. Angel number. So here's the thought. I want to leave you with this story about Dwayne. Dwayne is a massage therapist, and not really just an ordinary massage therapist. Not that they're already ordinary massage therapists, but if you've ever seen the Friends episode where Ross is doing the massage with the little trucks on the people, he's got Tonka trucks and he's pretending to be a massage therapist. You should go watch it. Look it up on YouTube, on the YouTubes, as she said. But Ross is actually doing a massage and he has like big Tonka trucks, and it's pretty funny. I wouldn't want to be on his table. So Dwayne, I was introduced to Dwayne as somebody I really needed to go see. And the more you convince me, the less I want to do something, because I'm one of those people. Like, I don't want to go see Dwayne until I really needed to see. It's this shoulder always, for some reason, I don't understand. And so I went to see Dwayne. And usually I just want to sink into the pillow and drool into the floor and not talk to anybody. Just do your thing. I'll give you your tip. We're going to be good. But as soon as he put his hands on me, I'm like, whoa. I understand now, whoever told me about Dwayne. And so I had questions for Dwayne. And I said, because I had heard that he has multiple, ex-wives and kids in college and cars and houses. I'm like, how are you doing all this? I don't understand. He's like, oh, well, my grandmama in Jamaica. And he's like 6'3" with these big hands and all that. I pictured this little, he didn't tell me how tall she was, but I pictured her being a very short little Jamaican woman. It's better to leave out the facts to make a good story. She was probably 6'4", but she said to him, she said this, so I'll just leave you with this. We'll do the song, we'll get on to the rest of the thing. She said, you perfect your gift, okay? Everybody has one. You, all of you have a gift. I don't know what it is. Hopefully you do. And I think you do. Stop hiding from it. Seriously, it's time. Perfect that gift. His was healing touch. She said, you perfect your gift. And she said, your feet will never be finished. Your feet will never be finished. There will be an infinite flow of people who need that gift, who need you, right? So that's how Dwayne does it, on a little meager salary of a single massage therapist in a tiny little office in Melbourne, Florida. So this is for Dwayne, this is for you. I know that was a lot. I think it all ties together. And I want to leave you with this song about purpose, about your gift. It's time. Sing a song to the heart of the world. Never work a day in your life. And fill a hole in the soul of the earth. Never work a day in your life. Sit beside and give of your time. Lay your hands on, look deep in their eyes, and let love radiate from your smile. Never work a day. Your cup will overflow and always be replenished. You'll never be lost. The path will be clear and your feet will never be finished. Sing a song to the heart of the world. Never work a day in your life. And fill a hole in the soul of the earth. Never work a day in your life. Breathe belief into the pocket of the thief. And be life for those drowning in grief. Whisper home for the people on the streets. Never work a day. Yeah. Your cup will overflow and always be replenished. You'll never be lost. The path will be clear and your feet will never be finished. Give from your overflowing cup. Listen more, you've already said enough. Mind your energy and seek to know yourself. Let the wind blow its song through your breath. Create and recreate from your depth. And sing your song so that they will never forget. Sprinkle wonder out in every direction. Dance wild, spread love's beautiful infection. And laugh out loud at the ridiculous perfection. Never work a day. Leave a legacy, leave something in this place. Something wonderful and wise to show the way. Ancestors smile, descendants patiently await. Live your life like that legacy is today. Live your life like that legacy is today. 'Cause there's no time like this moment to give all of your gifts away. Yeah. There's no time like this moment to give all of your gifts away. Thank you guys. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Next. There's a next, don't worry.
So now we will gather. I'll have the ushers and Bob Sima do a thing for the music. Anyway, perfect. So I'm just going to do a prayer for our offering. You could get ready if you have an offering. You can hold it over your heart. And your homework is this money that we give is not just the money that we give. The money that we give is the joy that we come here having. The seeing our friends and even strangers, but even when I come to the center and I see a stranger, I see the like-heartedness of that stranger. And That's where I put my money into the growth of the center, where I know I can come every Sunday and all the other amazing events because this center has them, classes and concerts, and so I put my money into that. And it's not from a place of, oh, I have to give money because Radiant said. No, this is the time. This is the time to fill my heart with gratitude and love for the experience that I have here and make that an investment in myself to say, yes, I'm worthy of having an amazing experience through my center. Okay, so hold your money and I'm going to do the prayer and then we're going to do the song. Got it. I know that there is only one power, one complete presence in all things. I say this every time, but it is. It is. I know and affirm for anyone who hears my voice that all of the prosperity that I've ever had in my life is multiplied this week. And that all of this, the prosperity that the center flourishes through is multiplied this week through my joy and conviction of the experience that I have in this center. And this ability to prosper creates a space where the center grows and it is bigger than it's ever been. More people coming all the time, more kind-hearted, love-hearted people are coming to be fed here, and our center is growing and flourishing. And I am growing and flourishing. And when I say I am, you guys are all the I am. If you want to take my I am, you can have my I am. I am growing and flourishing in my center, and my center is growing and flourishing through me, through its congregants, through our community, out through our world, into something better. And I'm grateful to play in the center with my like-hearted people and to feel this sense of love so that I can step out on my skinny branches and have the big dreams and do all of the things and come back and love you all as much as you've loved me. And I release this into the consciousness that says yes, before I even say these words, by saying, and so it is. And now a song.
Let's go back, let's go back, let's go back to the beginning. Let's go back, let's go back, let's go back to the first time. 1,000 cups of tea, you can sing it with me, but not like this one. 1,000 breaths we breathe, but not like this one. 1,000 suns will rise. Come on, let's sing it. Not like this one. 1,000 lullabies, but not like this one. Let's go back. Let's go back. Let's go back to the beginning. Let's go back. Let's go back. Let's go back to the first time. That was a snippet.
Welcome, newcomers. Do we have any newcomers here today? If you feel called, would you share your names for us? Pleasure to meet you, Lisa. Megan. Wonderful to meet you, Megan. Thanks for being here. And there's an app.
Sure. Is anybody coming? It's called the medicine wheel activation. Well, that sounds kind of weird, but it's cool. It's so I'm a Mesa carrier, which means I'm not like a shaman, but I'm an apprentice. And in shamanism, you do journeys, right? So you do a journey. So this journey is around the 4 cardinal directions of the medicine wheel. So there's an archetype, In each one, there's a beautiful power animal. There's a spirit animal. So we'll take a journey to each one of these legs on the wheel, and you go deep. And there's a song, there's a breath, there's a gift from each direction. So it's a great afternoon. I mean, I don't know how much time we have to, probably about an hour and a half or so. But it'll be music, it'll be breathing, it'll be journeying. You'll probably get some gifts from the spirit world. So if you have any other questions, just come see me. But you're going to be seated and probably in a meditative state most of the time. So no heavy lifting, as they say.
Thank you. Men's coffee is Tuesdays at 10:30 a.m. at Vero Coffee House, one of my personal favorites. They have a wonderful patio out front. The writers group is Thursdays at 1:30 in the social hall. The Oneness Blessing, which is led and given by Jeanette, Sundays at 12:45 and Thursdays at noon. Were you one to? Okay. Transmission meditation Tuesdays at 2 p.m. with Bethel Evans in the meditation room back here. Shamanic journeying and drum session every third Saturday of the month. That happens in the sanctuary here. And, back real quick. I believe. Okay, so still every third Saturday. Sunday movie matinee, that will be August 23rd from noon to 1:30. The movie will be A New Thought, A New You, and this is based on love offerings, so if you have money to give, please give. Book study group starting August 25th with Jeanette. She wants to come up and tell you about it.
Thank you. Good morning. Radiant expressions of the divine. So pleased to be here. I want us all to breathe into the truth of who we are, unconditioned, whole, and completely worthy right now. On August 25th, we're starting a new book club, Byron Brown's book, Soul Without Shame. And I want to talk about this work and how important and vital it is for a community like ours. Most people think that the inner critic is just a voice that says, you're not enough. For those of us on a spiritual path, the critic does something much more sinister. It morphs into what I call the spiritual judge. The spiritual judge doesn't sound evil necessarily. It sounds highly evolved most of the times. It uses our own spiritual vocabulary against us. It wears the robe of a guru, but its actual job is to keep us trapped in shame. Here's some of the sounds. Here is what it sounds like when it's running our lives. Gosh darn it, you messed up again. You're so stupid. You always get it wrong. You just need to stop what you're doing and get your head together. You can't do anything right. You should have done this already. You shouldn't have done that. Don't put yourself out there. You'll look foolish and they'll reject you. You must have attracted this problem because your thoughts and your beliefs are so messed up. You'll never figure this spiritual journey out. Why is this issue coming up again? You must not have fully integrated the lesson last time. You're not going to get this right. True spiritual masters stay completely humble and invisible. You must have attracted this problem because you still haven't changed your beliefs and thoughts. You're not a very good manifester. If you were, you would have created a better situation than this. A truly spiritual person wouldn't feel angry. You should be above this. If your thoughts were in alignment, you wouldn't be struggling with your health and your finances. We think this nagging voice is helping us stay on track, but this book shows us that this judge is actually a prison keeper. It keeps us from realizing the divine that is within us, and that divine doesn't need to be barked at, micromanaged, or fixed. Every single one of these voices is a lie. They are just the inner critic dressed up in spiritual clothing to keep you from realizing that the God within you is already fully formed, fully approved, and fully alive. It just needs to be liberated. Thank you.
I am not Sister V Stubbs. But I don't think that we have the slide up for this one yet, the block party, do we? I don't know. I don't think so, since I just got the draft. We'll leave it on the board. Okay. I did want to let everybody know. One, take V's class. It's going to be absolutely fantastic. She is amazing. But the reason I'm up here, we have a block party coming up September 12th. I think that's the right date. From noon to 4. We're going to have free food, so come on over. You know, everybody loves free food. I know I do. And feel free to bring friends, bring side dishes, whatever you can. It's going to be a fantastic time. We're getting some musicians to play. I know Kevin has already signed up to play some music. We're going to have some other folks as well. And we're just going to have a good fun time. Is it here? It's going to be right here, both outside in the parking lot and in the social hall. So if you need AC, we got it. I'll see y'all then. And we do have some flyers around, so feel free to take a picture and send it to all your friends. Thanks.
Right, we have a new member class coming up Sunday, September 13th from noon to 1:30. Come to find out what it means to be a member, an official member of our community. Lunch will be served. Still ongoing, doing trash to tithe, so please, if you feel called, save your cans and bottles. You can. Yes, so Sister V will be leading an 8-week exploration on this book, Spiritual Economics, and, I have not. Okay. All right, we gotta keep it quick then.
I know, very quick. Hi, so Sister V is not here, but if you want a new way of looking at money or drawing more money into your life, or maybe you already have enough money and you just want to keep it that way, you can take the class with Sister V. I love this book. It's about rethinking how we handle our money and the messages that we're putting out. And if you want more information about it, you can reach out to Sister V.
All right. Our book boutique, we don't have anyone managing the book boutique, but feel free to explore in there. If you find something you would like to purchase, you can bring it to the office and someone will ring you up there. Sacred service, we are always looking for volunteers to be greeters, to help maintain the grounds and help keep our center clean and tidy and help with all sorts of events that we host here. Thank you to our featured artists with their art displayed in the sanctuary. That's Ellen Gabehart, Amy McQueen, and Susan Cochran. And okay, awesome. And very briefly, I'm just going to share that our practitioners and ministers that are here today, if you would like a few minutes of prayer and support, we are here to be of service to you. If the practitioners and ministers would stand that are here. My name is Danu Green. All right, if you would like some time with us, come see us. Sandra, were you?
Are we having a discussion group?
I don't believe we will be. Yeah, we have other things we're setting up and preparing for. So we will not have the discussion group today, but it will resume next Sunday. All right. Got a closing song? One more song.
Do we do like a big circle? How do we do this? We'll make it real quick. All right. This is called metta. It's a prayer from the Buddhist tradition. Here we go. May you be well. May you be happy. May you be peaceful. And may you be loved. Come on, sing it. May you be well. May you be happy. May you be peaceful. And may you be loved. I don't know what you're saying. May you be well. May you be happy. May you be peaceful. And may you be loved. One more time. May you be well. May you be happy. May you be peaceful. And may you be loved. Woo. Thank you.
And now, if you'll repeat after me, my life is not the measure of someone else's stick. It is my measurement. And I am growing every day now. And so it is.